What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of GizmoSlipTV. Today we're going to look at the four major types of snipers in Fortnite. We're talking about the hunting rifle, the semi-auto, the bolt action, and the new heavy sniper. We're going to compare their damage as well as how much damage they can do and different strategies that you can use with each one. Here we go. Let's hop right into it. Okay, so here we are in Fortnite Tracker. Let's take a look. First of all, we have the bolt action sniper rifle. You can see right here that the blue does 105 body damage, the purple does 110, and the legendary does 116 damage, and they all kill when you land a headshot no matter what health your opponent is. Now, the great thing about this is that oftentimes, even if you land a body shot, you still get the kill. It obviously depends on the health of your opponent, though. Now, we're taking a look at the hunting rifle. You can see we get 86 damage and 90 damage with the body, depending on which one you have of the hunting rifle. But either way, it still has that high headshot multiplier and does over 200 damage. So if you can land a headshot with the hunting rifle, you're still nabbing that kill. And then, of course, we have the semi-auto here. It does 75 damage for the epic and 78 for the legendary. And that's 187 damage with a headshot and 195 damage with a headshot. So the vast majority of the time you land a headshot with the semi-auto, you're also going to be landing a one-shot kill. But the great thing about the semi-auto is, of course, the follow-up shot potential is much better. Last but not least, we have the heavy sniper, and the heavy sniper is a very interesting new gun. It has a really long reload time. Like let's compare these reload times real quick. With the bolt action, we're looking at a 3 seconds down to 2.7 seconds. With the hunting rifle, we're looking at 1.9 to 1.8 seconds. With the semi-auto, it's a 10 shots in the clip and then a 2.5 second reload time. So the semi-auto is going to be the fastest firing overall and the highest continuous DPS. Then, of course, we have the heavy sniper with a 4.3 to 4.1 second reload time. That is ridiculously long. But the great thing about this is that since you're doing 150 to 157 body damage, the vast majority of the time when you land a body shot, you're still going to nab the kill. In my mind, this is the way that I think about it. The bolt action sniper is a nice all-arounder, right? You can get body shots. You'll frequently get kills straight off of a body shot, and you'll always get a kill off of a headshot. The hunting rifle is a great up close, but not really that great in super long distances because you don't have that scoped in, telescoping sniper rifle action. But the great thing about the hunting rifle is when you do land a headshot, you're always going to nab that kill. In my mind, the hunting rifle is a great mid-range sniper rifle. Allows you to get those picks in those like semi-close environments when people are poking out or like they're shooting at someone else. You can get a quick nab on a kill. Of course, you can do that with the other snipers too, but you got that little bit longer zoom in time and then like recenter and aim, where the hunting rifle is just really quick up close. Now, the semi-auto sniper rifle is great for just continuously laying into your opponent, but the semi-auto sniper rifle has a real weakness. The main problem with the semi-auto is that when you're lining up your shots, you're just shooting over and over repeatedly. Oftentimes, you're standing in one spot, which allows return fire. So if you are going to use a semi-auto, I highly recommend shooting and then sliding to the left or to the right, just a foot or two, to help prevent one-shot headshots and return fire from opposing players or players that may be flanking you. So there's a few other differences between the heavy sniper that are really important to understand. First of all, it does way more damage to structures. These base damages 116, 86, 75. All these damages do the same amount of damage to a person as a structure. So if you're trying to take down a building, it's going to take 2 or 3 sniper shots to knock down even like a wood plank of building. So the key here is that the heavy sniper does over 1,000 damage when you hit a structure. 1,050 damage for the epic and 1,100 damage for the legendary. One example of this is with a clinger. You can throw a clinger against a wall, and when it's stuck to that wall, if you blow up that wall, if you destroy that wall, the damage from the clinger will instantly transfer through to the opposing players that are on the other side of that wall. So if someone is behind a wall, you can throw a clinger, switch to your heavy, hit the wall, and instantly kill your opponent on the other side, which is a huge strategy, I think, that makes the heavy sniper clinger combo like ridiculously good. So overall, which sniper am I going to use? Honestly, I would probably take the heavy sniper every time at this point, because most of the time when you're doing a heavy sniper shot, you're trying to just do as much damage in that initial peak moment what it comes down to is if you want to go for body shots, heavy sniper is where it's at. If you want to go for a mixture of body and headshots, I think the bolt gun is where it's at. And if you want to just go for those quick peeking headshots, the hunting rifle, I think is a really good option for those mid to close range, quick engagements and quick pop shots. The semi-auto is in this really interesting category where it's really, really good. I do recommend picking it up and using it, but I think I would pick up almost any other sniper over the semi-auto at this point right now. Now, if the legendary did over 200 damage, that might make it a lot more viable of an option, but since it doesn't, it's kind of like, it's hard for me to pick it up, you know? Now, the other thing about the semi-auto is that when you do have an opponent, right, they don't see you, you're lining up your shot, boom, you take your shot, right? What does your opponent do? Instantly builds everywhere. Like, it blocks your view of getting a second shot. So you really want to make that first shot count, and that's where the heavy sniper, the bolt is better, and even the hunting rifle is better for that initial shot damage, but especially that's where the heavy sniper really excels. One last thing that you have to really keep in mind with the heavy sniper, and that is that the heavy sniper has less bullet drop. When you're trying to aim at an opponent over the same amount of distance, you don't have to counter for as much bullet drop. So you'll have to keep that in mind and do a little bit of practice and get yourself tuned up on the new level of bullet drop for this new sniper. So that's it comparing these 4 snipers. What do you guys think is the best sniper all around? Which one would you pick if you had 4 laying on the ground? Which of these 4 would you pick? Let me know in the poll in the top right. I'm really curious which ones you guys would pick up. That's it for this episode of GizmoSlipTV. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more awesome videos in the near future. We'll see you guys next time. Brandon out.